Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me and sticking by. If you haven't already, please do subscribe and like this video if you enjoy it. So today we'll be talking about a method that has really helped me unlock moisture in my hair journey, specifically because I've got type 4 hair, B, C, dry, coarse, whatever you name it, I'm there. I struggle with moisture, I struggle with retaining moisture, and it's something that has really been a very tricky thing for me to really get down during my healthy hair journey. And if you master these methods and understand which are best for you, it will probably make your life a lot easier. So let's get into it. Before I go any further, what is the LCO method and what is the lock method? LCO and lock method are basically methods in which you apply your products. The letters in the acronyms stand for the method or the order in which you apply your products. LCO, leave-in conditioner, cream, oil. Lock method, leave-in conditioner, oil, and cream. That is it. That's the basis of what the LCO and lock method is. Depending on what hair type you have, your porosity, it can influence which one you use. I don't necessarily use porosity or hair type to the T to decide which ones work better for me, because depending on where I've read, it felt like there were different arguments for which process to use. But let me talk you through my journey so you understand which ones I'm using and why. So I started off with the lock method. The lock method was probably one of the most publicized that I saw online, and I found that this was really beneficial for me in the beginning of my journey when I was learning to understand what my hair needed, what routine worked for me, and how can I really get this moisture thing on lock. However, over time, I felt like my hair had reached a plateau and I could potentially be getting more from this hair journey. And I decided to experiment with the LCO method. And my hair found that, you know what, this method is for me. And I don't know if I had read wrong online or I don't know what, but when I'd read online, I found that the lock method was for low porosity hair. So low porosity hair means your hair takes long to respond to water. So basically, standing in the shower, your hair takes a while to really lay down and connect with the water. It's likely that you have low porosity hair. The LCO method is more recommended for people with high porosity hair. But the thing is with hair, it's not necessarily linear. You can have so much going on in your head. And that's probably why the lock method didn't work for me as much as I would have liked to, and why I switched over to the LCO method. This goes back to my tip around experimenting with your hair so you know what routine works for you. Check out my video that I've done on hair tips. I'll link it down below, where I unpack some of the tips that I think are vital for your Afro hair journey. And yeah, I found that experimenting is just the key to making your life so much easier and understanding what actually works for your hair. Because sometimes what works for my hair might not necessarily work for your hair, and our hair is so different. Genetics come into play, the environment comes into play. There are so many factors that can influence how your hair responds. So guys, that is a very simple high level version of what the LCO and lock method is, without complicating things too much. I hope this starts as a good guide for you on this journey to understanding your natural hair journey and routines that will work for your hair. If you like this video, if you have more questions, please do comment below and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe.